Alright, back in the morning. It's raining, so I gotta get my shear off and get a bucket on, go do some stumps. So here's what I gotta kind of get the bucket and shear out of the way, get the trailer backed up, get a piece of wood so I can get out of the shear when I put it on the trailer. Alright, see if we can do this. That door closes really hard. I kind of have to slam it. Okay, so I got to put the bucket on the trailer so I can have a good even surface to get my pins underneath it so I can get in it. Alright, so we'll put that here. Okay, now let's try that. I'm gonna go disconnect the lines. I don't have to turn the machine off for this because I have valves that I can turn off the flow. Right here. So I can just choke out the flow. Bam, just like that. There might be a little bit of pressure in the lines, but I think we'll be able to get them off. There we go. Right in the mud. Right in the mud. God damn it. So now that I'm done with the first hydraulic line, I turn the switch off right here. So that's the main line. And for me to unhook, press this with the heel, and then I trigger it underneath here, and that will trigger my hydraulic quick coupler. You'll see it come out the back there, probably. Alright, so I have a little trick that I'm going to do with these lines here just to kind of keep the mud out, even though I dropped it in the mud. Exactly what I didn't want to do. Instead of the tiniest little patch of mud, it lands in the mud amongst the grass. But I brought latex gloves, and I'm just going to put them. See now, look at the mud. Jesus. Guess it's unavoidable. I'll clean it a little better next time I go to use it. Anyways, if you stick it in a finger, just pull it just a little bit, it'll stay on. So now we're going to wrap it around this way. Look at this guy. Wrap him around this way and put his glove on. So I'm going to put this bucket on, go dig some stumps, and try and make a little country road for the farm here. All right, so I'll be able to strap that. It's over this way a little too much. I'm going to put the bucket on. Then I got to move the truck down the field, and then I got to come walking back. And then I get to start. So much fun. There we go. Okay, so that sometimes you're struggling because the machine's not on a level surface, or the bucket isn't, one or the other. And yeah, you can struggle sometimes. There we go. God, I'm spinning. So this is what I have to do here, is is basically a truck's width along their stumps. We're going to throw them over here. He'll pick them up with his loader later, and we're just going to see what we can do with the ground. It is high. So here's an update on the work I did with the tree shear. So you can see this is when I first came in. I could only lay them here, and then as I got going, I just started spinning around, putting them back, and kept going this way. So all from here all the way over there, I did two runs, just reaching from side to side and over there, and just stacked everything. Probably about, I don't know, 3-4 acres worth of trees. All right, we're on to the next thing here. That time of year, got to deal with fog on your windows, so I just had to blast the heat to the machine. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing, is this strip here. We're going to take a truck's width strip, and I think I'm going to try and cut off this corner just so that it's a little less square, because it'll make it square as I come in through here. So we're going to go along, pull the stumps out. Okay, so I kind of started. This is going to be really boring to watch, so I'm just kind of doing a little bit with the ground. My main goal is just to get the stumps out, but if we can kind of make it so it's a little smoother. There's a lot of holes up ahead where the ground is just kind of sunk in. You'd like to be able to drive the truck along here so he can use this farm right out to this road, and he's going to keep pushing back over time. So there's a stump there. Not much of one. It'd be some nice to have an angled blade. That would be on the wish list. If I ever get another mini excavator, I would want to get an angle blade. But I'll tell you what happens is, you want a machine, you want it right away, and this is what's available, and that's what you buy. In my case anyhow. So I have two excavators with no angle blade, and an angle blade would come in handy, especially this blade is pretty good, you know. This can push quite a bit of material, so it being angled would be friggin' excellent. Here's an update, what I've been doing, taking out all the high spots, digging out a little bit of the stumps that have been in the ground there for a while, all just rotten. And yeah, it is boring to watch this here, but maybe I'll just film a little bit. So I'm just kind of plowing a little bit and then just dumping off the sod and junk that's kind of built up here with the plow. Just kind of blending this in as best I can.